Well, good Friday afternoon, everybody. Again, this is Ken Jackson from the Osceola News-Gazette, and doing a little something different here for the Friday football show. This is First and 10 with Ken. Again, like I said last week, nothing wrong with Dan Pearson. In fact, if you see him, if you're out at the Soldier City Classic tonight over at St. Cloud, you'll get to see him. We just couldn't mesh our schedules this week, and plus with the severe weather on Thursday that we had, we just didn't want to get out and be out and about. We were just kind of hunkered down. So there is only 2 weeks left in the high school football regular season. It has flown by this year. It's crazy. We do have a team with some playoff aspirations. We'll get into that in a second. No team in Osceola County among the public schools leaves home this week. So you have an opportunity to see one of 6 games in the county. Like I said, we'll start off with games involving 2 county schools, and we'll start right off with that Harmony St. Cloud Soldier City Classic game. This is the 17th time it's been played. We've got a great preview of it up on AroundOsceola.com and in the Osceola News-Gazette print version. They went out yesterday. Harmony and St. Cloud split this game 8-8. And St. Cloud's actually won 3 of the last 4, but Harmony, I would say, is probably going to be the favorite tonight. Using that strong running game. Tyler Emons, the senior tailback, he's got over 1,300 yards on the year, 27 touchdowns. He's among the state leaders in both of those categories. They also have Connor Richards as well, and a pretty stingy defense. Harmony's not going to get in the playoffs through winning the district. They've got a couple of district losses already. But look, this is a rivalry game. Throw out the records. I know Harmony's 5-3. Outside shot right now of getting in the playoffs with a win tonight and then a win next week at New Smyrna Beach. Currently, the Longhorns are 9th in the region in the RPI standings. It's really close. I know Bartow is just ahead of them, and Bartow's got a couple of games. They've got one against Lake Wales next week. So Harmony's got to take care of business. They've got to win tonight and next week, and then watch the math, I guess is the best way to put that. St. Cloud, they got Jordan Moorhead, Logan King, the 2 quarterbacks. They're starting to put it together a little bit more on offense. It's been a struggle for them. They've had injuries. They've had COVID contact tracing. But like I said, in a game like this, you throw all that out and you move on. Little background on the surroundings here. I live in Orange County. My kids are off school today. We don't have school. In fact, most Orange County's teams played Thursday night. The goofy kids are off playing in one room. I've got the goofy dog sitting over here who was going to join me, but I don't think he's feeling too well. So, and speaking of Thursday, I know since Toho was playing an Orange County school, Lake Nona, they were supposed to play Thursday night. Because of the threat of the weather, Osceola County shut down extracurricular activities on Thursday, and that game has been moved to Monday. So for the second time this year in Osceola County, we're going to have some Monday night football. That's going to be Toho's last district game. In fact, I believe that is their last scheduled game. They've played everything, and week 11 was scheduled as a bye week. So we're going to try to get with Coach Higgins after the game on Monday and just get some thoughts on the season. Toho will be going for the 3rd win of the year. A couple other games. We've got one other district game outside of the... let me get back to the other Osceola County game. Celebration travels to Osceola. This has been Celebration's best year in many years, probably since their 7-4 season, where they were a factor in their district race. Just had 2 ill-timed losses, but still... I want to say that was 2015. That was their best season in school history. Right now they sit at 5-3. Tall order going over to Osceola, but they're 5-3 with 2 more games left on the schedule. So they have the chance to tie the best record in school history. They're not a factor in the district, and this is a district game, and they're a little far down the RPI standings to get into the playoffs. But look, it was a really positive year it's been so far under Rich Pringle, his first year at Celebration, his first year as a head coach, and a lot of his impact kids, like the running back O'Neal Sonatas, his quarterback Dylan Davis, they're juniors. So he's going to be getting a lot of impact guys back for next year, and we'll talk about that down the road. Osceola, they're gonna be a little mad. Dropped a district game last week to West Orange. About 90% sure that's going to end up costing them the district title. Still in line for a playoff spot. Osceola, in fact, when I looked at, they were when you factor that you give the top 4 seeds to district champions, and then 5 through 8 go to wild cards as it sits right now. Osceola is in 7th place in the region, and West Orange is 2nd. So if we started the playoffs right now, we'd have a rematch of last week. But Osceola is going to be looking to get right against Celebration to kind of get their swag back. Shore up some holes on defense. I know they gave up some big plays to West Orange. Some uncharacteristic stuff for that defense. I'm going to be at that game, so I'll be interested to see how they come back from that one. Really thinking that sitting at 6-2 in their region, it may take this one and a game next week against Orange City University, who's a pretty strong team themselves. These might be must-wins for Osceola to get into the playoffs at 8-2. Their region 7-3. It could be dicey. So we will see about that. Like I said, I'll be at that game. I'm interested to see how Celebration reacts to another strong team and how Osceola responds to that loss. The other district game, Lake Wales comes up to Kissimmee to host Gateway. Gateway knocked off Lake Region last week, another Polk County school. Elijah Simmons had 3 interceptions. He brought 2 of them back for touchdowns. Edward Dyer threw for a touchdown pass. So they've got some mojo on offense. We'll just see if it's going to be enough against a pretty strong Lake Wales team. This is also Gateway's chance to get that first district victory of the year. They're in District 6A8. The other 2 games are among our independent teams. Liberty hosting Mulberry. Liberty's sitting at 5-4. They've got a chance to have at least a 500 season. Haven't done that since 2018 when they went 9-2, had their best record in school history. And so, Coach Brett Monroe's team, they're rolling a little bit, and so we'll see if they can get their 5th win of the year. And then little kind of a schedule change. Point Siena was supposed to be hosting Akeland's Angels. Now they're hosting Ambassadors Christian. Don't know a whole lot about them. But Point Siena is looking to pick up their first win of the year. Maybe unfamiliarity breeds contempt. We'll see. We're rooting for the Eagles to pick up their first win of the year over there. And then I do want to give a shout out to City of Life Christian. They're playing 8-man this year. They are 7-2 on the year. They begin their playoffs tonight in the Sunshine State Athletic Conference. They are on the road in Trenton, which go take the turnpike, get on 75 to the 7th cow, turn left, pretty much. But they are playing Riviera Christian up in Trenton. I know they had a big win. The Warriors did last week down in Vero Beach over St. Edwards. They won 60-28. Another big game for the quarterback, David Buggs. He's also a junior. City of Life's going 11-man football next year, but let's worry about that next year. We'll see if they can get that playoff win tonight. And then hopefully, and I'm going to get with Coach Robert Trost on this, hopefully they'll be hosting a playoff game next week. I know next week is also the last week of the regular season for the public schools. Most of the teams will be wrapping up their seasons next week. And so we've got that. So that is your rundown for high school football tonight. Looks like the weather's going to cooperate. It's already really nice out there. I know my kids were just outside for a little bit, chasing each other around. Have a safe, happy Halloween. Go brush your teeth a lot because you're going to eat a lot of candy. Work that sugar off. I know I'll be roaming sidelines tonight. Dan will be over at St. Cloud. So thanks for joining us again on our Week 10 version of First and 10 with Dan. I'm just kidding. And Ken. Thanks for tuning in, and go out and enjoy a game tonight. And like I said, happy Halloween.